Hey y'all, it's Mingo and Karen, and we are so happy to have you here. So I want to share something with y'all. I know you don't know me like that, okay? But I have always been the same from what I've been told in terms of like when I was a little girl, like the essence of who I am has always remained the same. And it's not that I haven't evolved, but I am saying that like I've always been opinionated, I've always been outspoken, I've always been, assertive and always been, pretty much goal oriented. So I knew that for me first of all, like we told y'all in other videos, at least I never thought I would get married. Mingo never thought he would get married. So I just didn't have an expectation that it would, that I would find somebody who would be able to put up with me. But one of the things I think is the greatest about our relationship, even though we were younger, we bumped heads a lot more, but is that we were always our authentic selves. When you're meeting someone, of course, you want to put your best foot forward, but you also have to be yourself because that costume or that mask or whatever it is that you're portraying yourself to be, it's going to fade or that costume is going to fall off. So in other words, really be yourself. I mean, you literally have nothing to lose because if that person doesn't, like who you are, if y'all are not compatible or it doesn't match, then it just means that you move on to the next.
And when you're meeting somebody for the first time, it's like a job interview. Mm-hmm. Not in the same sense. I don't want to meet your representative. Mm-hmm. I don't want to meet you at what you're portraying as your best.
Yes.
I want to know that if you're hungry, we go out to dinner, don't order no salad. Order what you're going to eat.
Yes.
Don't make your decisions based on what you think I think. Mm-hmm. If that's the case, then the relationship is getting off on the wrong foot. Karen and I, when we first met at 19, we were our authentic selves. Mm-hmm. And what I mean by that is, I was a guy from the South. She said I talked like T.I.
He did. He had a gold tooth, please.
But I'm a little bit different now. A lot of bit different.
Yeah.
But, she accepted me for who I am. And even with Karen was more like a tomboy type, almost. And I accepted
I still am, though, y'all.
And I accepted her for who she is. Mm-hmm. And what that meant for us was at least we could trust one another to be ourselves.
Exactly.
And like Karen said, you absolutely have nothing to lose. Mm-hmm. You have no emotions in this. You are two people who have some type of attraction. Mm-hmm. But for me to tell her the truth about who I am and for her to tell the truth about who she is, if we both got a problem with that, there's something wrong with that because we don't even know each other. So if we can't just come into the meeting and say, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like.
And it doesn't mean to have an interrogation on your first date. What it means, though, is that you'll know instantly if you have a connection with someone or if they're talking, because, child, listen, you'll know if their conversation is even worth your time or worth pursuing more. You don't have to, ask them all like in-depth questions in the beginning because you don't know them just like they don't know you. But getting to find like small things that you may have in common, things like that, seeing how you all interact when you're in public together. So just be yourself. And, if the person is for you, then you go on and you move on and you continue to pursue it. And if not, then whatever time that you were able to spend or whatever conversation you had with them, at least it was worth it. So you would know that you don't want to waste somebody else's time just like they wouldn't want to waste yours. So don't forget to just be yourself. You have nothing to lose. Happy relationship building.